Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority. For 35 years, Fay Penn Economic Development Council has been committed to its mission of growing Fayette County's economy and helping to bring jobs to the area. Whether you're a startup, existing, or new business in Fayette County, Fay Penn's lending team can work with you to decide if the Fay Penn Loan Fund suits your business's needs. Fay Penn's Loan Fund offers loans starting at $10,000, pending qualifications. Visit faypenn.org to learn more about financing opportunities for your business and to complete a pre-application form.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Your local station, WMBS, and this is...
With Kendall and Bill, being brought to you by AR Roofing and Remodeling, Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping, Madewell Services, Full Lawn Care and Cleaning Services, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hicks and Ball's Drugstore, and Gary's Auto Sales. 724-438-4593. We will be taking your calls later on in the show. We'll have open conversation, but first... And we are live streaming on our WMBS Facebook page, so you guys can like and share the show, especially the first half, because we are here.
We're jam-packed. We have a full studio today.
Yes, we have Trisha, Carbonara Michael, and Matt George, and they are here. It's almost time for Phil's 5K.
Yeah.
The second
annual.
Yes, and it is on
May 17th.
Sunday,
May 17th, yes.
the day of our prom when I was a senior.
When you were a senior, yes. Kendall's greatest day of her life.
But only because it was fun.
It was fun,
Yeah.
yes.
And
The Uniontown prom is back on the Gateway Clipper this year.
I heard that.
Yes, yes.
That's where mine was, too.
Mine too.
Yeah.
So when is the event? Where is the event? And how can people sign up? Trisha, Matt, you guys can. It's your show now. Bill and I are just going to sit here and listen.
So the second annual event is on May 17th, Sunday, starting at South Union Township,
Sports
sports complex.
That's on Pennsylvania Avenue, across from Bailey Park.
Yeah, and then we will.
The race will start exactly at 9 o'clock.
Right. And Kendall will kick us off as the new MC.
I did not commit to doing that yet.
Yeah, I'm taking a year off. I did it last year, and Kendall committed minutes before the show that she was going to do it.
Trisha, so we have a present for you.
I actually have a real present.
Oh, thank you. This is a real present.
Yeah.
This is great. It's an Owala.
With both the logos.
Bill.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, with the
Well,
Phil
turn it
5Ks.
around.
Oh, this is really nice. Thank you. This is a nice gift. And then she threw on me, do you want to MC? And I don't think I'm very good at doing that stuff.
Oh, you'll do fine.
Bill is usually off on Sundays.
We
Right,
will
Bill?
see. Yeah. We'll tell you what. If you go on,
I just gotta say,
Sure.
gentlemen, start your engines.
That's
Everyone can
perfect.
race.
Yeah, everyone will get it.
So how can people go and sign up?
So we have a PJM Foundation on Facebook. And there's the website will be there to sign up for the race. We've been sharing it all over the place. You can also email us at pjmfoundation73@gmail.com.
And also, if you're a student that wants to race, you can put in the go to the Facebook page, and it tells you the discount code
Yes.
for students or first responders.
Student 2026 and FR 2026.
Right.
Now let's talk about the foundation here. It wasn't long after Phil passed, you guys got on the road and you started to.
I was at the funeral. You know, people give you money and save for the family's use, and I felt like with that money, I needed to do something with it that would be for, everybody. So that's.
And Phil was so community minded.
He was so community minded. So I saved all that money, and once I got my head on straight, I called Chuck and Matt, and we decided to do the foundation to give back to the community. We gave four scholarships last year to students, 3 $1,000 ones and one $1,500 one. 2 Laurel Highlands students, 1 Abergallatin student, and 1 Uniontown student. We're getting ready to pick ours from this year, and we have a ton of applicants. It's
Yeah, we have to have a long meeting.
long meeting. There's over 20.
So what are they a particular type of student that's applying for this?
So it's obviously kids that want to either go to college or trade school to help pay for that. And we are basing it a lot on community service.
Okay.
Academics, but community service is a big one. They have to write an essay about what community service means to them. But the applications, I was just glancing through them. They're all amazing. If I had the money, I'd give every single
I know.
person the
Did I
scholarship.
hear, are we going to give a few more this year?
Yes, this year we actually had. Phil was also big on being a constable, obviously, and we had a couple people apply for us to help them subsidize the trainings to be a constable. So we've had a few applicants for that, and we're going to award a couple of those on the race day, actually.
By the MC.
By the
may
MC,
announce.
we'll let her know when the time comes. So we have a couple of those. Mm-hmm.
So let's also talk about are you guys doing this through yourself? Is this foundation you're running? It's not through any.
No, it's
third party?
just us. There's me and Matt, and then Phil's brother Chuck is on the committee, as well as Jason Cox, and then both of my sisters, Michelle Bobanovich and Gina Baugh. So.
And how can students? How do they know about these things to sign up?
So, Courtney Kazmarski is the guidance counselor at Uniontown. She emailed all the guidance counselors of the Fayette County schools to put it on their websites. So.
Yeah, and social media.
And social media.
We're pretty big on the social.
Yes, I try to keep up with that.
Yeah. Good luck on that one. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually.
She's been doing a good job posting all our sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor, there's still time for that. And if you've been following along on Facebook, you can see all the. You can see all the sponsors posted on there, which may be a good time to mention that if you give more than $500 or $500 and above, you get to be on the shirts, which are what we're wearing now from
Those are
last year's
shirts.
Last year's, yes.
But we're getting similar. What do we have? About 2 weeks before we need to.
Well, I'm giving the printer the numbers on Monday.
Yeah.
So, but
if you want to give and get on the shirts,
if you want to get on the shirts, I definitely need that this weekend. Even if you want to send an email to let us know that it's coming.
What if you want to sign? What's the deal? And you might have said this when I ran out to TJ. You got to make sure you're talking to this.
Sorry.
What is there a deadline to at least be guaranteed a shirt for the race?
So technically the deadline is today to guarantee a shirt. So we really would like to have our numbers in so that we can get the shirts ordered. They're going to be this. People loved last year's shirts.
They're very comfy.
The amount of people I see wearing them is amazing. So they're going to be the same. The front logo will be the same. They're going to be butter yellow. And then.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Then the workers or volunteers are going to be light purple.
Light purple.
Because that was Phil's favorite color, right?
It was purple. Yes, yes. And last year the volunteers were dark purple. So we're going to.
And the logo obviously is the blue line
Yes.
flag.
Yes.
Thin blue line
Mhm.
for the first responders.
First
and law
responders.
enforcement,
Yes.
yeah. Trisha, last year was your first time on the show, and Phil always wanted you to come on the show,
Over and over.
Yeah.
and she came on our show first.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if Phil were here, I would definitely be giving him a hard time saying that you got more views on our show than you would have on his.
We did get a lot.
We had over
Yeah.
10,000
Phil
views.
was a view counter.
Uh-huh.
He was a view watcher.
I think that my only show beat his views.
Yeah. He would have been
Maybe
upset.
so.
We're proud.
We are real proud of it.
It's
so.
not too late to sponsor. Is it not too to get on the shirt? But
To
it's,
get on the shirts, but you could sponsor all the way. I mean, we will have signs out there too. Remember last year we had the
Yes.
yard sign, so we need some time to make those. But feel free to. You can bring a donation basket up until the day, right?
the night before. The night before.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna at the new rec center. They're letting us use the facility,
which is super nice.
which is super nice. Jason Scott handled that for us. We're gonna have Chinese auction 50-50. Danita Jeffries is organizing all of that. She's doing a fabulous job. She did it last year also. We are also going to have packet pickup on the Saturday, the 16th, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the rec center inside. So it was really nice last year because the morning of we weren't crazy. We're going to start doing packets at 7:30 in the morning on race day, and you can sign up both of those days. We did order enough extra shirts last year that everybody did end up getting a shirt. They might have not got the size they wanted, but they all did get a shirt. But that
so if you haven't signed up prior to race day, you can sign up starting at
7:30.
7:30. Okay, and the race is starting on the dot
At
9
9.
a.m.
I was so I'm a rule follower, and if it says it's going to start at 9.
We'll make sure our MC
I-
keeps us on point.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. They
Yeah, for
started doing
time.
speeches
Yeah.
last year,
So-
but we did shoot the gun at 9 o'clock.
And you didn't
So-
say it's rain or shine.
Yes.
So,
I will. Okay, everyone is hearing this live on the air. Bill, Trisha,
I'm noting this
very
down,
scared.
writing this
you
down.
shouldn't be.
Who knows?
You shouldn't be.
I'm writing this down.
I will agree to be the MC.
I will agree to the
MC.
MC.
I will. That agreement is completely null and void. The first time I get a text from Matt, no, listen, saying, if you're not on time, that will be so rude. You better be on time. That's just how you are.
Kendall,
It's-
you messaged me 6 times to not forget about this show. I would try to help you.
But okay, so I will be there.
I would try to remind you.
I don't need your reminders.
Why don't you kids take this outside?
He'll have me do it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll be there. I was there last year. On time.
Hey, funny
100%.
story. I went home to shower to get ready to come here.
Oh,
and
good.
My wife was getting ready to go run on the trail with her friend Jen because in preparation of the
Oh.
Is
she's
Lexi
running
running?
it this
No,
year. She
she's
signed
not.
up as a runner. Yeah, and so did my daughter
Who am I gonna
Grayson.
walk with?
I'm walking with Brandon Easton.
And Grayson's gonna run with Lexi.
Grayson's running with Lex. Yeah.
Wow, I hope.
And she's not only running. I mean, she's training. Only 16 days out, but she's getting a little head
well,
start.
she's her what is her biological age or whatever it is? She's like 25 or
like-
something. So,
Yeah, 21 or something.
oh, okay, she'll
Yeah.
be fine. She might even win.
It said I was 25, so I don't know if
I'm
that,
not wasting my money.
Yeah,
taking
I
it.
don't know.
What if I said
that
I'm
doesn't mean I'm
45?
going to go running.
We're joined by Tricia and Matt. Phil's 5K is coming up Sunday, May the 17th at 9 a.m. How can they get in touch with you if they want more information? Website, Facebook, whatever.
on our Facebook page, PJM Foundation. You can inbox us. It'll either be me, Matt, or Chuck will answer you. We have an email, pjmfoundation73, that's Phil's birth year, at gmail.com.
Or just text us. If
Or
you
just,
know one of
or, yeah.
them, or call.
Yeah.
Now, can they register online, or do they get in touch with you?
There's a link.
There's
as
a
you go to
link.
the Facebook page, and you can just click it. It's very simple. Now, will the MC have to say the awards too?
Probably.
I did last year, so.
Okay.
Well, while we're talking about last year and everything, give us a quick history of the race. How did this come about? And how did it happen last year? And by the way, is it any easier this year than last year?
That's a
Probably.
good question.
For
I
you,
was
I'm
actually
speaking
telling
for you.
Kendall, I think it is going a little more smooth, and it's easy for me to say because I think Trisha's doing a lot of it. We had more meetings last year, but it's going to ramp up here. But yeah, and as far as the day last year, the weather was perfect.
Yeah,
It was beautiful,
Mhm.
and I really want to go into the route, but last year Jason Cox had a list for me of the route, like which turn,
Oh,
and now
which
I can't really
streets?
off the top of my
Oh.
head. I don't want to start, but it's a
Is it-
really
is it
nice.
Similar than last year's?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same, right? It's the
Yes.
same route,
I think they're not going up that real steep hill right at the beginning,
the one way.
the one way. I
Oh.
think
Yeah.
they're gonna go. It's still gonna go on Charles Street, and then I don't even know down, and then up Fayette
Maybe it
Street,
goes up Barton Mill then.
Barton Mill, then
Mm,
up
and
to
Derrick.
Derrick, yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe, but
and then it's
and-
on the trail a little bit.
yeah.
We decided we needed to do a fundraiser, and we wanted to do one big giant fundraiser. And Phil loved to exercise, no matter how big no matter what his weight was. Like he would gain weight, he'd lose weight.
Oh, he'd be at spin
He'd
at
always
5
be
a.m.
there.
But
Yeah.
he always was into exercise. He just really liked it. And then when Ben was running some 5Ks, Phil was running or walking them because Ben was little, so that he'd be behind him just in case he needed them.
Yeah. Not only did we have a great turnout, but we had so many volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many
Mhm.
people willing to help, which we gotta organize. Like who's gonna hand out the water and stuff.
Yes, we have all that.
Do you have any exciting Chinese auction items you want to mention?
One of my girlfriends brought over this welcome sign that's full of lottery tickets. So that's always
everyone loves the
that's
lottery.
Oh,
always
yeah.
that's always one that I'll like. Lottery tickets. Another one of my girlfriends gave us. She has Lotus on Poplar. She does like Botox and all that fun like lasers.
Like facial, like a gift
So
certificate?
she gave a facial peel, which is
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's awesome.
That's a good one.
I saw there was a car wash kit with a million things for that. There's going to be.
It was
There's gonna-
really nice last year, and it's not too
Mhm.
late.
There's another game basket. I'm just thinking of the ones at my house. Danita has a million. Joyce's gave a $1,000. Was it a pair of earrings? I
Necklace
think
or earrings. Yeah.
something. Yeah, like there's.
Danita's the queen of
Oh.
raffle baskets,
Yeah.
so we're very excited.
And she's
about
so
that.
organized.
We're
She's-
setting up remember last year we set up in the hallway. We're going to do it on the field this year, on the
Oh,
actual
really?
turf.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
under the screen because we put like a
Slideshow.
slideshow.
Oh, that's nice.
We have all of our sponsors on the slideshow. Last year we had almost 300 racers, so we definitely had over 300 people there. This year we're hoping for more.
Right.
And that's also nice because in the event the weather isn't as perfect as it was last year. The space is so big and nice. You can do all of the gathering after and the awards and however
That's
that
kind of
goes.
what we did. We just migrated inside
Yeah,
after the
that's nice.
awards and
Well, right now they're saying cloudy and a high of 59. So,
That's great.
Oh,
perfect.
the runners probably love that.
oh yeah,
Walkers,
no
too, 'cause it
direct
gets
sunlight,
walker,
things
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
In Panera, they donated a bazillion bagels last year, and they donated. They said they'll supply all the bagels and cream cheese again, so that's nice. And then Matt handled the drinks.
the drinks, yeah, the water and Gatorades,
Uh-huh.
I think, yeah. So,
Are you still looking for in-kind donations for
Absolutely.
like more water or food or anything like that?
Yeah, yeah. We haven't even discussed that yet for
Everyone
this year,
loves
but
food.
we would take
We
any
have
of that.
17 days. We have a lot to do.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I think it's good you're keeping the race at the same date. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously the date will change, but it's the same weekend.
It's the same weekend. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the plan. A lot of people said that, they're sorry they can't come. They have spring sports and this and that. But then if you go in the fall, people have fall sports. So
yeah.
there's never like a perfect time to have
No.
it.
Because if it's in the summer, people will be on vacation.
Right.
And the
So-
weather's great. I mean, even if it's a little chilly or even when it's rainy, it's still deep. Even like on a day like today, it's great.
Mhm.
I mean, look how many people show up for the turkey trot and it's freezing sometimes,
Oh, Sometimes it's miserable.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And you're also looking for more volunteers if you need them.
If anybody would like to volunteer, absolutely. We can always find something for you to do.
We had so many people last year. So
wait, did you say that
It helps.
the scholarship recipients are going to be announced at the thing?
Just the constable scholarship recipients.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
It's people that are taking continuing ed classes or, what's the, like firearms classes.
Oh, yeah.
Or, they have to,
all things pertaining to that.
the qualifying classes.
and then the school ones, the students we go to their what is it called, award
The
day?
award
banquet or
night.
something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's nice
and
too.
we kind of split up. Last year I went to Laurel Highlands. She
I
did
did
Uniontown, and who
Michelle-
who
Michelle did
Michelle
AG.
did
Mhm.
AG. Yeah, so
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's where we work.
One more time.
Yes. One more time.
When and where, and how do we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with us on, even if we just see a message on here, one of us will get back to you on the Facebook page, or yes, definitely the Facebook page. They can email us. Again, everything's PJM Foundation, and for the email, it's pjmfoundation73@gmail.com. And it's May 17th, and the gun will go off at 9 a.m.
Rain
And,
or
wh-
shine,
And
people.
where does it start?
At the new rec center,
right in front of it.
right in front.
Lexi just texted me and said she ran a mile.
Okay.
Oh,
She's well on her way.
She's starting.
Yeah.
She should have ran here
okay.
and then came on the air.
Yeah. Next
Now,
question.
last year, we had a little bit of excitement at
Oh
the
my
race.
gosh, I forgot about
Mhm.
that.
There was somebody that decided to drive their car on the trail.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah, I do, but I
Um,
didn't witness it.
Oh,
We had pictures
Was
and
it,
everything.
wasn't it kind of by the dog park?
Yeah, DJ was on it. But
Oh, yeah.
at that
Shout
time
out
it
to
was-
DJ. I think
DJ,
DJ's going to maybe try to be here if
Oh,
he
that'd be
can.
great.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And the funny part is there's a picture of my son running, and the car's right behind him. So it almost took.
Phil would have been
She
all
almost
over that.
she almost took out Ben.
I don't know.
Who's the lady?
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a scene from a Stephen
Mhm.
King movie or
It's
something.
good to have action, though.
I
sometimes,
said
you
of
know?
Yeah.
all races for somebody to do something illegal, it's the one where there's cops and
Yeah.
magistrates and everybody else there. But they snatched her up pretty quick.
Yeah.
They got it stopped.
Maybe
but
this year she'll have gotten things together and she'll
Mhm.
be racing.
Maybe you never know.
Everyone is welcome.
We're going to meet with the board and discuss maybe implementing a 12 and under class.
Oh yes, because
I
that
mean-
14 and under, that's a little. Those
Grayson
14-year-olds.
is 11. She really wants to try to get a medal, but she can't keep up with the 14-year-olds. So she
Mhm.
said, Dad, can we do a 12 and under?
Well, yeah, a fun run is always a possibility.
We're gonna do a 52.4 one just for me.
Yeah. yeah.
One final question. Where's my water bottle?
Oh,
well,
you
you
can
know
get
what?
one when you come to the race.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We'll bring
Yeah,
you one.
yeah.
We'll bring you one.
Actually, I'll settle for a T-shirt. Anyway.
Well,
Okay.
these are nice. These
Yeah, they're
are
very nice. These are very nice.
Awalas. Got the built-in straw. We also have Yetis as well.
Okay, I like this.
I thought you would like.
Yeah, I
the
do.
I pushed
Awala.
for the Awala, and Chuck made fun of me because it's. a
No,
little
no,
bit-
these are
That's
great.
solid.
It's nice,
yeah.
and also this, Trisha, we haven't discussed this, but this logo here. I don't know if you guys followed along with my hole-in-one challenge. My
We
wife,
had to get it in.
my wife for my birthday ordered me flags for the holes, and
They're like
got
that.
this logo
I
on
didn't
the
see
flag.
picture.
No, she
Yeah.
didn't.
She said
She-
you sent her the logo.
She did. I did.
Yeah.
But she didn't tell me what she
They're-
was doing with
they-
it.
Lexi said they were due in today or tomorrow or something like that. So
You have to show on
I
your
will.
You'll have to
Facebook.
post
I will.
it. So my niece actually made both the logos for us.
Oh, she does everything good. Alex, of course.
Alex, yes. So she did the foundation logo and the Phil's 5K logo.
also, if you're driving down Fayette Street, the banner's hung.
Oh yes,
It
the
looks
banner's
awesome.
there
Yes.
on Fayette and Beeson.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
Looks
we
really
had
good.
Boar Sign Company did that, and
Who hung the fireman?
the
fire department?
firemen hung it. Yes.
All right. Well,
Well-
again, May 17th, people be there. The race starts at 9, South Union Township Sports Complex on Pennsylvania Avenue. There is parking at the complex, but again, across the street. And rain or shine, we'll all be there.
And definitely sign up today or tomorrow so that, well, today's the last day for it to be $30. It goes up tomorrow, but
To what?
35.
35, okay.
And then if you're a student or first responder, you get $5 off. There's a code, Student 2026 or FR 2026.
for first responders.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much
Well,
for coming on.
thank
This
Thank
is a
you
new
for
tradition.
having us. Yeah,
Yes,
I know.
We're so excited.
Yeah, no, and we'll talk about next year, and maybe after you catch your breath.
Yes.
Hey, this is Hot Topics.
One of the most incredible architectural masterpieces in the United States, located right here in Fayette County, is hiring. Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water, a world-famous work of architecture that's included on the UNESCO World Heritage List, has a variety of opportunities for new team members, including openings in the Education Department, the Falling Water Cafe, the Membership Department, the Maintenance Department, the Museum Store, Security, and the Visitor Services Department. The team at Falling Water is growing, and now is your chance to be a part of history as a valued member of the team, sharing this remarkable creation with tens of thousands of visitors every year. With a mix of full-time and part-time positions and offering flexible scheduling, competitive compensation, and unique perk benefits, now is the time to visit www.fallingwater.org/careers. Check out these opportunities today and come be a part of history at Falling Water.
The Uniontown Country Club is now the South Union Township Municipal Golf Course. Recently purchased by South Union Township, this strategic investment ensures the course will remain open and available to be enjoyed for generations to come. And the best part, this will be your course. South Union residents will receive resident pricing opportunities, including discounted memberships, preferred tee times, and reduced green fees, with residents saving 10%. And the big news, the 1908 restaurant and bar has reopened. Come enjoy the great vibes, amazing service, and an experience you won't forget. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. The 1908 team can't wait to serve you. Stop by the Pro Shop at 25 Bailey Lane to grab your membership and check out everything happening at the newly revitalized community destination. Experience the new South Union Township Municipal Golf Course and the 1908 restaurant and bar today.
439-2323. For 24-hour emergency service, call us when you need. We're Fayette's Heating and Air Conditioning, your service company.
When it's sweltering outside, you'll be cool inside with central air conditioning from Bryant, the people that know cool. And it's easy to have a central air conditioning system installed in your home. Simply call on your Bryant dealer, Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, located near the Laurel Mall on Route 119, north of Uniontown. The phone number is 439-2323. Let Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning rescue you from the sticky, humid summer weather. Remember that number for Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer, 439-2323.
Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323.
Looking to start a career in nursing? The Indiana County Technology Center is now recruiting for its part-time 16-month practical nursing program at the Connellsville Career and Technology Center. Named the 2025 Best in Fayette winner for Best Post-Secondary School in Fayette County, ICTC Connellsville offers a flexible program designed for real life, combining in-person classes, hybrid learning, and clinical experiences at sites close to home. But don't wait, spots are limited and filling fast. Classes meet just 2 evenings a week from 5 to 9 p.m., plus daytime clinicals every Friday and every other Saturday. Graduates can also earn college credits and gain advanced standing to continue up the nursing career ladder. With a 97% pass rate on licensure exams, now is the time to secure your place for the August start date. Federal financial aid and PA CareerLink funding are available for those who qualify. To learn more or apply today, visit indianacountytechnologycenter.edu/practical nursing.
Look, station WMBS. Hot Topics, Kendall. Paul is with us. Taking your calls at 724-438-4593. So, couple of big stories locally, I guess. The big one just happened a couple of days ago, or I think Thursday, when the Albert Gallatin School District decided they're going to have to lay off a bunch of people to make up a deficit. And the several teachers apparently are going to be gone. Wednesday, the school board voted to eliminate between 24 and 30 teacher, support staff, and administrative positions for the 2026-27 school year, which would be this year. So, so
they are they have a budget deficit of more than $6 million. It was the board voted 8-0 Wednesday, like you said, Bill, and that's 15 teachers across elementary, middle, and high school, along with substitute teachers, support. Now, it doesn't say, at least on the first page of the Herald Standard, but I'm curious as to what the budget actually
Jumps to the back.
is.
Back
Oh,
page.
it's just 6. Okay.
Right-hand column. Right-hand column top.
Oh yeah, thank you.
trust the newspaper guy to
I
know,
know.
Leg 6.
how to suss up. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I don't know what they're going to save. Paul, you read this. I did not.
Well, the story I have says it'll save about $3 million.
Same thing in the Herald Standard story. Yeah.
So, and there's still, Ms. Peg has been calling for consolidation. That hasn't happened. And so they've had to go to the layoffs.
Right.
And hello, this is reality. We're here.
It's reality. It's been coming. Paul and I think it was last week we were on the phone, which my new favorite time to talk to Paul on the phone is when I'm at the Y. It makes my cardio go real fast.
Does upset you that much?
Yeah.
No, it just
You're
Really?
You're
No.
neglecting to say you're on a machine when that happens,
Well,
right?
I was thinking about this. So wait, bookmark what we're talking about. But I was getting off the phone. I said, okay, I'm getting off. I'm gonna head to the sauna now. And he said, were you working out that whole time? And I said, yeah. And I thought that's probably a good sign because I wasn't like super out of breath.
Right. You weren't out of breath at all.
Yeah, but I mean, I was doing cardio on a machine that I once thought I was gonna die on. You know, so that means I'm improving in my cardio.
There's just
journey.
one?
That one in particular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then yesterday I'd sent you something, and it was a post. I forget the lady who posted it. It just came up on my feed. I don't follow her. I don't even know who she is. But something about closing Smithfield Elementary School.
Right.
And, you know, it talked about how Smithfield, and I don't know if this is true, that it's 1% of the budget. I don't know what AG's budget is, but let's say it's $60 million.
Mhm.
That's 1% of $60 million is a whole bunch of
Well,
money.
this is an age-old question, and nobody, in my view, in Fayette County, a lot of people, I shouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people don't want to admit the reality. You know, and the reality can be looked at a bunch of different ways. Number one, we've talked about before, the population of Fayette County keeps going down. So now you're down to like 125,000 people. This is not good, and the arrows are pointing down. At one point, Uniontown High School played in the highest classification of basketball and was very good at it, right? And now they're down, you know, to a lower level, right?
At one point, though, that changed when they didn't count the Bruderhof.
Yeah, but the point is that the enrollment puts you in a lower classification where you can no longer compete with the top enrollment schools.
Yeah.
So and I think that they tried for a while. They were competitive. They played above their weight, right? They still were the higher class and they still were competitive. But eventually it catches up with you. So when I read this story, I mean, you're right, the deficit is $6 million. That doesn't happen overnight, by the way. That just didn't happen in 1 year,
No.
right? They're going to save $3 million with layoffs. And then the hint in there is like, well, if we raise taxes to the max for this year, it'll be another $500,000 or so that we'll raise, which is, to me, is inevitable that they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Think about it. You have $6 million in the hole. Yeah, they're going to raise taxes, in my opinion. I could be,
And
I would be
even
surprised.
after these
And
cuts,
after
it'll be
that,
$3
you're still
million in the hole
going to have a lingering problem. Now, the superintendent in that story said that he had recommended a consolidation plan of buildings, and that would have saved $4.5 million. And the same board that you're talking about right there decided that they're not going to have any public hearings about closing any
Yeah,
schools.
I saw that.
That was prior done. That was prior. So everybody wants
It was a 5-4 vote.
Okay, but it was done prior. So everybody wants to keep their building open, not just in Albert Gallatin, but anywhere else. They all want to keep their building the way it's always been. And that ignores the fiscal reality that, as this story says, and this is a pretty well done story, I thought, in the Herald today, the student enrollment has gone down 17% in the last 10 years. Now, my wrinkle to this, and I hinted at it before we went on the air, I remember when State Rep Tim Mahoney, 10 years ago, said that we should consider consolidating school districts in Fayette County. And it could be done voluntarily, by the way. Laurel Highlands and Uniontown are the closest two together, right? If they decided that they wanted to merge, they could do that on their own. There's no state law that makes that happen. There's a school district in Beaver County where this happened. Monaca and Center Township joined together, and, involuntarily. So, but he had a hearing on that, or a meeting, and I mean, there was zero appetite for anyone to say, well, yeah, let's even consider this proposal to consolidate the districts. He warned about this happening. He said we have a lot of overlap with administration, that we could save a lot of money. I think it was $20 million. There was a study done for $100,000, and one of the highlights, I think, was at least $20 million a year they would have saved for all the school districts in Fayette County. The plan also would have let them keep their individual identity. But like, instead of having, all these administrators, there'd be like one superintendent, maybe a couple assistants or something to manage the whole flow. When you look at the student population going down, it's plunged everywhere, right? These are the decisions that you have to make. So if you want to keep your buildings all open, then you're going to have to raise taxes. The superintendent, I believe, wanted to have have like the junior highs now become sort of, as I read this story, to become like elementary school centers. And then you could close a lot of these, I think
The two middle
I
schools
think
will
that-
be converted into
right.
elementary school centers.
Right, and that saves $4.5 million. So the issue becomes, do you want to keep the current system the way that it is,
Knowing it's a sinking ship.
knowing it's a sinking ship, or do you want to bite the bullet and, right size your operation? And unfortunately, I think a lot of times school districts don't want to right size their operation. So you're looking at higher taxes, I would bet money on it. You're going to still have higher taxes despite these layoffs.
Yeah.
That's a fallacy to think
Probably
that's
even
going to solve the problem.
if they consolidate buildings, you'll probably still end up with higher
Yeah,
taxes.
but when Timmy put that out there, because I remember this well. They were almost like nobody wanted to touch this. This was like the third rail.
Yeah.
Like, there was zero appetite for any school district to say, we'll even like to meet with you and consider this, or we'll come to the meeting and we'd like to hear you out on this. It was like, nope, we're not going to do that. And the question is why, and we all know the reason why.
You know what's really sad is that, people seem so much more concerned with identity than they do school identity, than they do the educational opportunities that could come from being under one, as one big district, one county school district. I mean, it's like people are just caught up in this. They're so detached from reality. Like, you really care if you went to, I'm using this as an example, Smithfield Elementary, and now your kids do? What do you care? Look, in the city alone, we talked about this. In the city alone, Bill, right now there are 2 elementary schools and 2 junior highs, Lafayette and Ben Franklin. At one point, there was Boyle School, Berkeley School, Gallatin School, East End, Park, Craig, Alapeach, and I could be missing some, but that's 7 elementaries in one, 2.6 something square miles in the city, and now they're down to 2. It's the inevitable. Laurel Highlands is they're having the same conversations about either realigning or consolidating. Uniontown, they're having the same conversations, already had to make some of the same decisions. Brownsville's already done this.
I think in this story, the superintendent of AG, Mr. Pegg, said that Connellsville embarked on a building closing situation, and they're in good shape. That's what the story said, as I recall, just reading it out in the room. So, you know, you can do it. The point is, real quick, you can do anything you want in life, right? You could pave the streets of Uniontown in gold. It's conceivable you could do that, but the question always is, at what cost? How much would it cost you to do that? WMBS could give everybody who works here a Cadillac to drive to work. And a company car. But at what
Brian,
cost?
are you listening?
You know, so you know, there's always a cost associated with any of these plans, and I think that the battle then becomes, you know, are the taxpayers in any school district, not just Auburn Gallatin, but are they willing to foot the bill?
No.
As you say, for nostalgia.
No.
You know, I went to German Township High School. It got swallowed up in the merger, and you know, they were down so many kids. I mean, I don't see how you can have an effective school if you only have 60 kids in a graduating class or something.
You have kids in the city, when the city meets South Union on the same street, growing up on the same exact street, going to 2 different elementary schools. That's ridiculous.
Tim used to talk about the buses crisscross.
Oh, it's
and
wild.
Like, why are we doing that? Why can't we just have one transportation system for the school students and save money?
Yep.
And we will take your calls on this and other topics on the talk line, 724-438-4593. This is Hot Topics.
Leaks? When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor, available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
It's spring, and everything is growing, and Madewell Services is here to help. They offer full lawn care service, including spring cleanups, mulching, landscaping and planting, weekly grass cutting, power washing, and more. Madewell Services also provides professional cleaning services for your home or office, moving in or out service, party cleanups, weekly cleanings, and junk removal. Licensed and insured for peace of mind. Call Madewell Services today at 724-912-1805. That's 724-912-1805 for a free estimate.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Attention, active and retired coal miners. Have you been screened for black lung? Here at the Black Lung Clinic at Centerville Clinics, we offer yearly screenings, diagnosis, education, and treatment options to help you live a fuller, healthier life. We provide care regardless of your ability to pay. Call Centerville Clinics today at 724-632-6801. Do it today.
Everyone, this is Kelly Clark with Autoland Hyundai in downtown Uniontown. 724-208-5281. What makes buying your next vehicle for me worthwhile? I make it a very easy 5-step process. You look, you shop, you ask, you decide. And I listen. Kelly Clark, Autoland Hyundai. 724-208-5281. 724-208-5281. Kelly Clark Autoland Hyundai. I'll make you a good deal.
Having Hicks and Baw's drugstore in Uniontown means reliable, quality, and friendly service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller are ready to answer your health questions and handle all your prescriptions. They offer free delivery, mail-out service, and accept all utility payments, all part of their good neighbor way of doing business. Visit Hicks and Baw's at 304 Morgantown Street in Uniontown or call 724-437-2828. Open Monday to Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday until 3.
Local station WMBS Hot Topics. Kendall, Paul, and Bill. Only got a couple of minutes until 2 o'clock and the news from CBS. So we'll just
Happy May. Happy May.
It's May Day. Outdoor activities start today.
Is there a parade today?
Yes, there is. The May Day parade is tonight in Union.
Oh, tonight.
The Americanism parade.
Oh.
So
It used to be like a packed parade.
Oh, yeah, it used to be lots and lots of people for the parades in Uniontown, even when I was in high school. And
Yeah,
even
this
my
year-
early years at the Herald Standard, yeah, it was big.
And it used to be May Day was when all of the labor unions and the communist parties, not that labor unions are communists, but May Day was the day they celebrated
Why?
communism.
They celebrated communism?
Yeah, I mean that was as a matter of fact, that was the big holiday in communist countries.
Why?
Because they didn't celebrate Christmas. Because they're godless communists.
Oh my gosh.
So as a matter of fact, that's where a lot of places like here did the Americanism to counter those May Day parades.
What did they call them, like in the Soviet Union?
What?
What would they be called in the Soviet Union?
Probably, well, Russia Day.
Yeah, they have a name for it, I'm sure.
And I'm sure it's spelled in Cyrillic, so I'll never know. Never know what it is. But yeah.
I don't think they call it May Day, is my point.
Yeah.
Lenin Day or Liberation Day or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, it's something along those lines. But 1st of May has always been co-opted by the Communist Party.
Maybe we should
back
call
in
each
the
other
day.
Comrade on the show. Comrade Bill, we have a
Oh,
call.
Comrade Paul, are you ready to take a call? Yeah. No, Comrade, and the nice thing is, Comrade is not gender specific, so we can also have Comrade Kendall.
There you go.
Communist parades were most commonly referred to as May Day parades.
May Day parade.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk about whatever you want to talk about coming up in the next hour. Hot topics on your local station, WMBS Uniontown, 2 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. CBS News has learned that Trump administration officials have been told Spirit will be shutting down operations in the next 24 hours. Bondholders balked at the terms of the $500 million government aid package for the airline. CBS's Ed O'Keefe with President Trump's response.
He suggested there may be an announcement later today or tomorrow about some kind of plan. Pointed out that there are creditors that were trying to come up with a deal and that he's eager to save the 18,000 or so jobs that are tied to the airline, but did not sound hopeful or committal to something specific that would keep that airline from shutting down here in the coming hours or days.
President Trump cast doubt on the latest efforts to end the war against Iran.
The president is turning thumbs down to Iran's latest proposal.
They want to make a deal, but I'm not satisfied with it.
Trump also rejected getting congressional approval for the war now that it's passing the 60-day mark.
But we're always in touch with Congress. But nobody's ever sought it before. Nobody's ever asked for it before. It's never been used before. Why should we be different?
Trump deemed the War Powers Act unconstitutional. It requires congressional approval for war after 60 days. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
Amid the war with Iran, AAA says the national average for a gallon of regular unleaded gas is $4.39, even higher in Indiana, where this man lives.
At $5 a gallon, I about wilted like an old flower.
CBS's Jim Crisula reports on a deadly plane crash in the hill country of central Texas.
5 people have died after the small plane they were in crashed near a lake outside Wimberley, Texas. That's about 40 miles southwest of Austin. A local official says it appears the Cessna aircraft was traveling at a high rate of speed when it went down late Thursday night.
A mystery safe creates a lot of buzz in Southern California.
Hal Mooney and his family bought an old diner in Long Beach and were renovating it into a pizza joint when they discovered an old safe in the back.
It's too heavy to lift. There's drill marks that people tried to get into it but were unsuccessful.
Mooney has been selling $5 raffle tickets for a chance to win whatever is inside.
I'm hoping it's money. I honestly don't think that there's anything in it.
The raffle has raised more than $13,000, which Mooney's Pizza Tavern is donating to a local youth shelter. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Ford is starting a major recall regarding seat installations on the company's 2 biggest selling SUVs. WWJ's Jeff Gilbert.
The problem is with a possible loose bolt on the front seat frames of certain 24 through 26 Ford Rangers and Broncos. The seats may not properly restrain an occupant during a crash. Owners could notice squeaks, looseness, or rattles. No crashes or injuries have been reported.
Stocks are up. This is CBS News.
I want to know what's going on in the world. I'm Tony. There are big questions that all of us are asking. I want to get you the answers. How are you? I'm Tony DeCopel. Join me on the CBS Evening News.
The United Federal Credit Union of Uniontown will be hosting a free community cookout on Thursday, May 7th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the credit union located at 585 Morgantown Road. The cookout is totally free and open to the public with barbecue and prize drawings for new members and anyone who applies. And while you are there, be sure to ask about their youth savings accounts and their Good Grades Rewards program. Good food, good people, your community credit union. Thursday, May 7th in Uniontown.
Davis & Davis, we understand that facing legal challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we are here to guide you along the way. This is Attorney Jim Davis. With over 45 years of experience, our team is dedicated to fighting for your rights and making sure you get the maximum amount of money that you deserve. The best part is you won't pay us a penny until we win your case, and we will win your case. If you are hurt, injured, or need help with workers' compensation, call us today for a free consultation. Call 724-437-2799 and get the protection that you deserve.
In the NBA playoffs, here's CBS's Steve Kathan.
It was over early in Atlanta.
Anunoby on the drive, goes inside, counted, and a foul. He is relentless.
On ESPN, the Knicks surged to a double-digit lead over the Hawks.
Knicks just keep pouring it on. Brunson throws it up, and Bridges throws it down.
New York had a 47-point lead at halftime, the largest in playoff history. Their 40-15 lead at the end of the first quarter was the largest in the shot clock era. When it ended,
in a game they led by as many as 61, they win by 51.
140-89 the final as the Knicks eliminated Atlanta 4-2. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
There is no clear favorite in the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby that has at least a half dozen legitimate contenders. It does not yet look like there's a super horse in this 3-year-old class that could sweep the Triple Crown. Race is tomorrow. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
The award-winning local district and statewide news is being brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, a leading provider of preventative and rehabilitative services to promote physical wellness for patients of all ages and abilities. In your neighborhood with new state-of-the-art facilities on 104 Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Call 724-437-0556 for NovaCare. And now to the news. And good afternoon. It is 2:05. It's cloudy and 60 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Injured call today for your free consultation, 724-437-2799. Your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. I'm TJ DeStefano. Sports and weather in just a bit. No serious injuries are being reported following a fiery crash in Washington County this morning. It happened just after 3 a.m. when a car hit a deer on I-79 in Amwell Township, causing the tractor-trailer to crash into the car. Both the car and the tractor-trailer went up in flames. The crash caused major backups in the area. Drought conditions continue to improve across Pennsylvania this week. The latest update from the U.S. Drought Monitor shows no drought conditions currently present in nearly 2/3 of the state, including the Pittsburgh region. Eastern portions of the state continue to have abnormally dry, moderate, or severe drought conditions. The Steelers are looking for people who want to work at the team's training camp from mid-July through mid-August at St. Vincent College near Latrobe. There will be open interviews from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Wednesday on the first floor of the Fred M. Rogers Center on the St. Vincent campus off Route 30. The jobs are part-time and temporary. The starting and ending dates for the various jobs will vary and will be discussed during the interviews. Those interested in working at training camp must be at least 18 years old and able to complete a background check. Applicants must present their driver's license and social security card at the interview. The future of Live Golf is in doubt now that Saudi Arabia's investment fund is pulling its support. Rory O'Neill has the story.
There will be no more funding for Live Golf after this season from the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. They confirmed the news Thursday after months of speculation. A statement from the Sovereign Wealth Fund said that substantial investment required by Live Golf is, quote, no longer consistent with their investment strategy. Following the announcement, Live Golf released their own statement saying it was transitioning to a, quote, diversified multi-partner investment model. I'm Rory O'Neill.
WMBS time is 2:08. Sports and weather coming up next.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
In sports, the Pirates host the Cincinnati Reds tonight at PNC Park. Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the Bucks, who are 16-16 and have lost 5 in a row. We'll have the game on WMBS. The pregame is at 6:20 with the first pitch at 6:45. Tomorrow is horse racing's first leg of the Triple Crown, the 152nd Run for the Roses, the Kentucky Derby at Churchill Downs. Post time just before 7 at 6:57 to be exact. Cloudy, we will see some showers moving in this afternoon, 61. They'll continue early tonight, otherwise cloudy and 37. There's also a frost advisory midnight until 8 a.m. tomorrow. Cloudy for your Saturday, 53. Partly cloudy, 61 on Sunday. Mostly cloudy on Monday, an isolated shower is possible, 72. And mostly cloudy and 75 on Tuesday. Right now, it's cloudy and 60 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios at 2:09 on this Friday afternoon, the first day of May. I'm TJ DeStefano. And coming up next, it's hour 2 of Hot Topics with Kendall, Paul, and Bill here on WMBS. The award-winning local district and statewide news has been brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, now offering telehealth and home-based care as well. Located on 104 Delaware Avenue in Uniontown, call 724-437-0556 for NovaCare.
The wait is over. It's time to Manja. Manja featuring Delalo is now open at Live Casino. Part market, part cafe, Manja offers fresh, authentic pasta, pizza, hoagies, salads, ice cream, cocktails, and more made with Delalo's finest ingredients. Eat in, grab and go, or take home a taste of Italy from our retail market. Meet you at Manja featuring Delalo. Now open inside Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks? When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
Shopping for replacement windows in Fayette County? Metropolitan Window Company elevates your shopping experience.
John, Maggie, and Justin Schmutzer here from Metropolitan Window Company, a family-owned and operated window and door company for over 47 years.
When you choose Metropolitan Window Company, you'll experience personalized knowledge, expertise, and professionalism from our first visit to your home until our craftsmen complete your installation.
We're the window company that people want in their homes, and our exclusive Infinity by Marvin 100% fiberglass windows are the windows people love.
They're built for life. They are the strongest, longest-lasting windows you can buy.
We have a great selection of colors and finishes. We service the entire Fayette County area and will come to your home. Visit us at metropolitanwindows.com or give us a call at 412-655-8411.
PA 1565.
So what's the difference between the sheds I see in the parking lot of the big box stores and a professionally built and installed JDM structure shed from Ultimate Structures? Good question. First, the manufacturer, JDM Structures, is one of the premier shed builders in business for 34 years. They use composite materials for the exterior with baked-on paint. This ensures you'll have an extended lifespan for your shed. And listen to this. 75% of Ultimate Structures orders are personally designed to satisfy the customer's needs. That's right. And the turnaround time for a custom designed shed is no longer than just buying a stock shed. Compare the roof designs, the superior piano door hinges, the quality of the wall panels, and personal customer service. You'll see. Come to the Mega Lot on Route 51 South, just outside Perryopolis. You need a shed? We can help. We design what you desire. Ultimate Structures.
Tired of running out of hot water? Koval Building Supply at 40 Monroe Avenue in Uniontown is your local source for reliable tank and tankless gas water heaters. Whether you're replacing an old unit or upgrading to an energy-efficient tankless system, we have options to fit your home and budget. Our knowledgeable team is ready to help you get dependable hot water when you need it most. Call Koval today at 724-437-8824 or visit kovalsupply.com. Koval Building Supply. Everything you need to keep your home running comfortably. Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Your local station, WMBS. Hour number 2
Hot Topics with Kendall, Paul, and Bill being brought to you by AR Roofing and Remodeling, Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping, Madewell Services, Full Lawn Care and Cleaning Services, K2 Engineering, Caldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hicks and Bob's Drug Store, and Gary's Auto Sales. 724-438-4593. Open conversation. The first part of the first half, we had Trisha and Matt here to talk about the second annual Phil's 5K, which will be on Sunday, May 17th. The race starts at 9 a.m. Sign up ASAP. I think today was the deadline, but I think she's extending it to Monday to guarantee yourself a race shirt. You can still
Also, this is the last day. It's $30 if I remember.
The last day is $30, and then after that it goes up to $35. There is a discount for students and or first responders, and you can sign up though for the race anytime leading up until the race. You can even the day of, starting at 7:30 at the South Union Township Sports Complex. That is in the city of Uniontown. Well, actually, it's in South Union, but it's on the Pennsylvania Avenue across from the Bailey Park, which you can park there. They have Chinese auction, rain or shine. I guess I'm emceeing.
Yeah, you kind of got volunteered there.
I did.
Well, you know, it's what happens when you can't say no.
Can you believe that? Wouldn't you think I'd be okay at being an MC?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not.
Really?
No, I get nervous. When I'm talking, I don't even know what I'm saying. After I'm finished talking, I think, what did I just say?
Well, you know that public speaking is the number one fear of people.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
And people will say like, "Oh, you do the radio." Yeah, but no one's looking at me. I mean,
Well,
maybe they're
then-
watching it, but I can't see them.
Right.
You know?
You can't see them staring at you.
Can't see them staring at me, Bill.
Yeah.
724-438-4593.
I just have a quick question. There's a commercial, excuse me. There's a commercial out there, and I forget what it's talking about, but it says, do you load your dishwasher like you're a Swedish furniture designer? And I thought to myself, that's me.
Oh, you like to do it neat?
Oh, man.
Same.
I will like, no, yeah, I was going to ask, are you that, or are you one of those that just throws it in there?
No
and,
way. No way. And also, I'm not one that just, the plate's basically perfectly clean when I put it in there.
Now, you know, actually, that's not what you're supposed to do.
I know, but I know. I can't, there's something to it though, because like, where does that go?
Well, the particles of food actually help in the washing process.
It's like an exfoliate.
Yeah,
Exfoliant.
yeah, and then it gets really granulated, and then it goes down the drain and into the sewer system. Or if you have gray water in your it goes there.
Do you put pots and pans in yours?
Oh yeah.
No, not me. Do you put pots and pans in your dishwasher?
So,
Paul, say no so that people can hear
No.
you. Okay.
Yeah, then the shaking your head thing. Now, are
The
you
listening audience does not know what you're saying.
Are you a Swedish furniture designer, or are you just a
Willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly guy?
Highly organized.
Guarantee it.
everything.
Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
I know that about you, Paul.
So-
I've never seen your dishwasher.
Not only that, but the little plates are grouped together in
Yep.
the top rack.
Yep, like little
the big
cutie
plates
pies.
are grouped. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My bills in my wallet are always organized. 20s in the
No.
back, 10s, 5s. I mean, I
Oh.
can't stand people that just
Oh.
like, here's my handful. Let me see. And, oh, no.
Oh gosh. Do you
You
make
need-
your bed every day?
Usually.
Do you at
but
least
not
turn
so
it
much.
down nicely? Bill, do you make your bed every
Not
day?
as much now because I'm retired, but.
Yeah, I'm.
Bill does that too.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
he
yeah.
pulled out his bill.
Well, I know.
Bill's going to give us each a 10.
Yeah,
Come
no, I'm
on,
going
pal.
to give somebody.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Thank you.
When I went to college, I worked in retail, and I worked as a bank teller.
How many jobs have you had?
Too many.
He's had, honest, he even worked at Spencer's.
Right. I
Yes.
managed
Delivered the
expenses.
Washington Post.
Yeah.
What else? Bill, real quick.
But, yeah.
No, listen.
Oh,
we're
good
doing
Lord.
this. We're doing this. Just off the
Uh,
top of your head, starting in junior high, name your
Alright.
jobs. You don't have to go into detail, just listen.
All right. Was a paper boy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, carrier.
Okay.
I was I was somebody who worked for Marriott in-flight services.
Okay.
I was part of the crew that drove the food out to the airplanes at Dulles Airport.
Okay.
Now does unpaid count?
Yes.
Because I was
you
like,
worked your job.
I was editor of my college newspaper.
Okay.
Worked in retail.
That's right.
Worked as a bank teller, and greatest job ever.
What?
Well, first thing off, it used to pay very well. I don't know if it does anymore, but you pay like $7 or $8 an hour, and this was when minimum wage was like $3 an hour.
Okay.
So
it should. That's the bank.
yeah, they got money.
They have money.
But that's the thing is that when you're in retail, and especially if you're in the bank, you have to have the money all the same direction, face up in the till.
Okay, what other jobs?
So that's why in my wallet, all my money is face up.
Okay.
What little I have is face up. And then I got into radio. I was a
DJ.
I've been a wedding DJ. We were just talking about that. If I never hear the chicken dance again,
You okay?
it will be too soon.
And then you became a radio star.
And then I achieved my. I also, when I went to college, I was a circulation supervisor for the Richmond Times-Dispatch.
Okay.
So I drove the little Econoline vans they took the papers to the carriers.
All right.
So, yeah, I've done a
Bill
few
has
things.
worn many hats, Paul.
Yeah, my
And then
resume
in
is
radio,
like
in
an
radio, how many
extent-
stations have you worked for?
I'd have to. It
What
would
states?
take-
What states have you worked in?
All right.
Radio?
Now, Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Florida, Arkansas, Texas. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm sure I'm missing some along the way.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, Pennsylvania, yes. Well, but the thing is, calling this work.
Yeah.
You
Matt
know.
Sapienza always says that. He says he doesn't work.
Yeah.
He just loves his job.
Yeah, it's well, first thing off, and lifting bricks onto a truck, that's work. This, I get to run my yap and press buttons.
Sometimes it's work, like it's a little bit of work off the air when we're like, what are we going to talk about next?
Oh, I have a stack of stuff.
724-438-4593.
Well, I guess the big story, of course, is the another attempted assassination on the president.
Oh my gosh.
Over the weekend at the correspondence. Have you ever been to the correspondence dinner?
Not in D.C. They had something similar.
We should have one in
in Harrisburg. They would have one, and it was like a off the record type thing. You paid to buy a ticket, and you could go, and it was like the governor would come. And his staff would write skits, and they'd have produce videos, and it was all funny and making fun of the situation, sort of Saturday Night Live type stuff.
But would they
And-
make
and
fun of just the governor or all of the
It depends.
crowd?
It depends on what was in the news. Then the press would do their thing, so
Mhm.
they would have their own here's a fake news report, like the desk
Like
with
an
the anchors.
Onion or something like
Right,
that.
and they'd be
Oh,
on
I
there, and
see.
they would have saying in today's thing, Governor so and so raised taxes 1,000%, or whatever else had been in the news that time, right? It was all off the record. It was all in a lot of fun, and it was great to see, what you would think is very state. One that I remember, I went when Tom Wolf was governor, and they had a video that the governor's office had produced, and Shapiro was then like the attorney general.
Oh,
So he's coming in to
The
meet Tom Wolf,
governor
and they
in
played on the big
waiting.
screen, and we all laughed like crazy. But it was like Tom sitting at his desk trying to have a serious conversation with Josh Shapiro. And Shapiro's like looking around the room because the rumor was he was going to run for governor. He was highly interested.
Yeah,
in
he
doing
was
that. And
measuring the
like,
drapes.
yeah. Tom, is this desk mahogany or oak? And he's like, it's mahogany. Like back, oh really? And he goes over, feels the drapes, like, oh, this is pretty nice. Like, can you change the color of this?
How do you get coffee around? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it was stuff like that. Then you have some comedians, like there was one rep that was sort of a stand-up comedian. He'd come out and tell jokes, but it was all jokes about the relationship with the press and the administration and things that were happening in Pennsylvania politics and that sort of thing.
But it was in good fun.
All in good fun, and it was all off the record. Nobody ever filmed it to say this is what was said there.
Too bad that's not on YouTube now.
But
It'd be fun to
it was
watch.
camaraderie, basically. It was like at the end of the day, you can write these stories about people, and like I've said before on the show here, they don't have to like it, and they may not look good because of the story, but it's always it's story driven. It's never there's an intent like let's make so and so look bad today.
Yeah, which is.
And I think that they understood that. The politicians understood that. They take their lumps. The top shelf ones do anyway.
Yeah.
They understand you have a job to do.
Well,
They understand that your job ends with calling them up to say, what's your side of this? And they give you, and as long as you quote them accurately, I don't think they harbor much of a grudge.
Well,
I really don't.
The good politicians, who are getting fewer and farther between, we might add, know that you're just doing your job.
Correct.
And if you, as a politician, you do not know that, and you cannot
You're
separate
in the
two, you
wrong
have no
business.
business being in office.
724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Oh, you speak with Mark from Republic.
Mark from Republic. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm kind of sinking like the rest of Fayette County.
Yeah. Well,
I did buy the Herald Standard this morning, Bill. In case you want to know, I did buy the Herald Standard. I took it to the what was that? The Chuck Wagon. I left it there after I had breakfast.
Oh.
But I did buy it. They did have a nice write-up about the Albert Galton School District.
Yeah, we were looking at that here. So,
So what are your thoughts? You have any thoughts?
What can you do? Hey, Fayette County's population is slowly going down, and I don't know. The politicians have been trying to do something for Fayette County since I graduated from high school back 50 years ago. It doesn't seem to have done any good.
yeah, I mean the story that I had said that they've lost 1,000 students over the last 2 decades. And the thing is that people with children are not moving into Fayette County.
Oh, that's for sure. Well, actually, like what was that? Laura Hines. I understand people go to Laura because it's the best school district in Fayette County, and then you have these teacher scandals.
Yeah.
You know.
And we just had the story of a third one a week ago.
An alleged,
another
alleged
one.
third one, but that one, I don't think anything else has been, at least publicly announced. If anything has come from that, I'm not quite sure. It was an allegation that stemmed back from, I think.
2009, I think.
Okay, yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah. And also, you're talking about Governor Shapiro?
Yeah.
Did you notice, like a year before he announced he was running for governor, he always seemed to be on television with that seal of the Pennsylvania Attorney General. He's always announcing something.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? He was always on television.
Well, that's what the Attorney General does, just like the District Attorney in Fayette County is always announcing something because.
Yeah, but it seemed like he was in there for a couple of years, and all of a sudden, a year before he announced, he's on television all the time with that, seal of Pennsylvania. I think he was telling everybody something. He was kind of raising his profile.
Well, it was an open. I won't even call it a secret. Everybody knew.
Yeah, everybody knew.
I mean, he was the governor in training, although AG usually is in the state.
Well, the only thing I could say about Governor Shapiro, at least he shows up for Groundhog Day up there in Punxsutawney.
That's what's important.
Yeah.
You got
It's really important.
you got to support. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hey Mark, have a good weekend, sir.
Have a good weekend.
Right. Bye-bye.
I know. 724-438-4593. And I don't want. There's nothing really to say about the assassination and things like that.
How does it keep happening?
Well, because because they get relaxed and they get careless.
And didn't Fetterman say that this is why they need the ballroom?
Oh,
did
and
say that.
please,
Well,
please.
someone did.
What do you
Someone
mean?
did.
No,
All of them did. All the You got such a chance to make a big story, and they jump on the ballroom.
Bill, I think it's a good point, Bill.
Well, it's a good point.
I
but
think the point.
So if it's a good point, then there's no but because, I mean, this can't continue to happen. There's not just the president of the United States in there, but you have the vice
he
president.
was out to take out as many people as possible.
Yeah, I mean, and this guy wasn't he? He was staying at the hotel.
Yeah, he came in the Friday before.
It's almost too. It's almost again, like if it were a movie, you'd think that's a little too far fetched, right? Like really, it's just too predictable.
You'd have Bruce Willis coming down to and take the guy out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the thing about the ballroom, though, I think that whoever said that, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly who
Which
said
is
it, but,
privately funded.
But I think the point is that when you can't go outside into these situations without it, it shows that there's cracks, right? It shows that you're in danger. Then maybe it makes sense then to have everything come to you, where you do have a facility. A lot of people I know, they quit going to movies years ago. Not that anybody goes much anymore, but they don't want to go to the mall anymore. Nobody was going to Century 3 anymore because they didn't want their car broken into.
Oh yeah.
Even before it got bad and closed.
well, they're definitely not going to Century 3 now.
Right, but the point is people adjust, and I know people that say, I don't go to the bars anymore because I don't want to get shot, or I
Same.
don't want to have,
I
there's
feel that
people
way, too.
that don't do it. So, when society goes a certain direction, this is maybe indicative of the need to make some changes.
Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
This is Bill. Good afternoon to all three of you.
Hello,
How you feeling?
Well, actually, I didn't have my surgery delayed it because of some technical difficulties beyond my control. It there's some glitches in the information that the doctors my PCP need to look over, and it's a long story, and it's making me mad, but we'll get over it. I guess it's starting to rain here. But anyway, the reason I called, you guys are talking about the assassination attempt. Now, I've been reading a lot of things, and what you read on the internet, you take it for what it's worth, nickel, dime, quarter, whatever. A lot of people are thinking that was staged. I don't think it was. I mean, it is, or it was rather. That's I'm not going to use the word excuse for somebody trying to do that. I mean, I don't feel that. I'm not a Trump fan, but there's no way, shape, or form I wish it on him or anybody else for that matter.
And that's what I wanted to talk about is the reaction of these people who say things like, "Oh darn, they missed." Oh my! Or this brewery owner up in Milwaukee who was offering free beer on the day if somebody kills the president, he's offering free beer.
That is so off the wall. It's pathetic. I mean, these people here need to be put away in a dungeon someplace without even seeing daylight the rest of their life, because, I mean, wishing somebody's death is oh, gosh, I don't even want to go there.
Anyone who says like it was staged is kind of ridiculous to say that, because there was a security officer, a guard, that was shot in the chest by this guy.
Yeah.
And took a bullet, but easily, even if you're trying, I mean, that bullet could be a little bit high, and hit him in the head, and he's dead.
Exactly.
So you're out there shooting, you shot somebody, and he had a vest on, it kept him from being killed, but that's a little bit of a stretch, or a lot of a stretch, and people start saying, I think it was just another stunt. You don't do stunts like this.
No, he was inches away from possibly losing his life, and that would be obviously a sad thing, no matter how you look at it. But the other thing I seen too was where they took the vice president out first. What was up with that? That seemed kind of odd to me, unless there's a reason.
Well, they obviously have two different security teams, but I did notice that when I watched the video, that Vance's security pulled him out before the president's, and it wasn't because Vance is much younger than the president. It wasn't like they both came out at the same time, but I noticed that if you're looking at the stage, the president's security came from the same side as the vice president's. I don't know how that was all set up, but I was really surprised to see it took way too long for them to get the president out of there. When the vice president, it had been many, many seconds, which is a very long time.
And the other thing I could think of is maybe they were making sure that the perimeter of the building, I'm not sure if there's other rooms attached to where they're at, maybe offices or whatever, make sure they were clear. Maybe that might be something, I don't know. But it was just crazy, the whole thing. I mean, wow, I was shocked to see it and hear it. And I hope I never hear it or see it again, because, like I said, I just think that's totally off the wall. It's, oh, my gosh.
Hey, Bill, thanks a lot for the call. And
okay, you guys have a great weekend. Is Sunday Mother's Day?
No, that's next week.
I was going to say, I want to tell you one quick thing, to give me about 30 seconds. The lady that answers the phone is so nice, so polite. I always say thank you to her. And have a good week. I think she's
the best.
Yes, she is. She is very, very good. Okay, you guys have a good weekend. God bless everybody, and we'll talk to you hopefully next week.
I hope you feel better and everything goes well.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your thoughts and sentiments. Take care. Bye-bye now.
And I'll be back with more calls. This is Hot Topics on WMBS.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
That sneeze was in a different zip code. and I still felt the germs.
Relax, Randy. I went to Montgomery Medical. I'm fully shielded.
Like a flu shot?
Flu, COVID, the works. If you haven't caught up on your shots yet, they'll get you sorted in minutes. It's basically a suit of armor, but with less clanking. Then do the double shot. After Montgomery Medical, head over to Renew You Medispa. I got their immunity IV drip.
A Medispa?
You relax, you hydrate, and you give your immune system a VIP upgrade.
Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
Why move? Grow into the home you love and transform your space with First Federal of Greene County. They offer home equity loans, home equity lines of credit, and FHA Title I home improvement loans, all to keep your roots planted where you want to be. Visit a loan officer today or lock in your rate before the market heats up and apply online anytime at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090, or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Yeah, they're the people I trust. It's the place I go. Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
March brings spring and home improvement season. Planning a home improvement project with your tax refund? Home Warehouse, a best in Fayette winner for home improvements and windows, is the place to go for all your home exterior needs. Warm weather means more outdoor living. Add value to your home with a new deck. Home Warehouse has a great selection of easy-to-maintain composite decking and vinyl railing, plus siding, shutters, windows and doors, roofing shingles, metal and rubber roofing, soffit and fascia, as well as flooring. So for selection, great prices, and hometown service, see Sandy and Donnie at Home Warehouse, Connellsville Street in Uniontown. They know how to make your house a happy home. Shop Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, Saturday, 8 to noon.
Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Having Hicks & Baugh's drugstore in Uniontown means reliable, quality, and friendly service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller are ready to answer your health questions and handle all your prescriptions. They offer free delivery, mail-out service, and accept all utility payments, all part of their good neighbor way of doing business. Visit Hicks & Baugh's at 304 Morgantown Street in Uniontown or call 724-437-2828. Open Monday to Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday until 3.
Hot Topics, Kendall, Paul, and Bill. Kendall will be back with us momentarily. And we were talking about the reaction to the president, all these numbskulls, lower life forms, who were celebrating the fact or commiserating because he didn't get shot, and then Jimmy Kimmel. I'm sorry. It would be one thing if it was funny, but it's not funny.
Well, I think the difference is, too, is like you have 20 years ago where, when these comedians were taking shots and, the skits of the politicians, they were funny. But that's because, first of all, I don't think Jimmy Kimmel's funny, but we know too well how Jimmy Kimmel really feels, right? And if we didn't know how Jimmy Kimmel really felt, we would take it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these comedians have taken such a hard stance against this current president. And so now it's like, it can't be funny because it's so authentic to what you really think in the first place, you know?
It's the whole
And it's
Trump.
not even-handed. I mean, you had people like Johnny Carson. They were even-handed in their criticism, and it was done in sort of in fun and poking fun and being, somewhat a little bit sarcastic, I guess would be the word. But now it gets real personal and nasty, and it's all for ratings, of course. And I agree with you. These guys on TV are not funny in the terms of being like Dave Chappelle funny, or George Carlin funny, or Richard Pryor funny, right? They're just not.
And if it's for ratings, then they're doing a horrible job.
But that's what they do it for, you know that, right?
But there's
We
no
gotta-
ratings. Nobody's
right,
watching
right. Nobody
these
has the
shows.
ratings anymore.
I know. I mean, I've said this before. Carson, granted, it was when Tiny Tim got married, but 30 million people watched that show. Jimmy Kimmel gets about 1.5 million, and that's with the bump following this Trump controversy. So, 724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, it's Mark from Clovisville. Hi.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark, what's on your mind?
Hey, did you hear about that story out in California State with a hot air balloon landed in somebody's backyard?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And all the neighbors thought they were having a big party, and all the neighbors started coming down the street. And they were pretty new to that neighborhood. They met all these neighbors and everybody. And it was like, anyway, when I was working 4 to 12 down at the sewer plant this summer, when I was working all by myself,
There's one job I haven't had.
I was doing chemistry and lab testing, okay, for the state. And I hear this pop, 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 and I could hear people. I came out and looked down, and the air balloon was going across the sludge beds and landed in my friend Gil's yard. And Gil worked at the plant, too. He was about to retire. And I was watching him. He was helping him roll up and about 10 minutes later, a van came by and picked them all up. But, like, here, one time,
Mark, where is this going, Mark?
we found a helium balloon that landed in our sewer plant. And it had little streamers, little ribbons coming. There was a letter inside of it from a 6th grade class up in Michigan.
See, it always ends up
And
something nice
they did
to
this,
get it there.
and they sent like 30-some balloons out. And we wrote back to them, and they wrote back to us, and thanked us for returning their letter. And they only said they had like 4 returns. You know, what are the chances of somebody finding a balloon?
Well, yeah, most of them end up probably in the ocean or
That
or in the
That's a nice
trees.
story, Mark.
Yeah.
I
Mark,
kind of like that. Yeah, and yeah.
well, Mark,
Well,
Mark
Jimmy Kimmel, it's about as funny as Beavis and Butthead, yeah, to me.
no, actually, Beavis and Butthead at times was
You like
funny.
Beavis and Butthead? I cannot see you liking Beavis and Butthead, Paul.
Yeah, I could never watch. We
I
had one
had
time.
no problem with it. Hey, Mark, thanks a lot. Have a great
care, Mark.
weekend, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
You bet.
Bye.
724-438-4593. Oh, and then Kimmel goes and says, well, I wasn't talking about somebody killing him. I was talking about how much older he is than his wife. And I said, you're still talking about him dying?
But why is this newsworthy? I mean, what is it? His network that then makes this like, look what Jimmy Kimmel said last night to boost their ratings. I mean, I don't recall people
No.
talking about Carson, like what he said last night on his show. You watched the show, you laughed about it, you liked it, you didn't like it, and that was the end of it. You didn't see it on the news.
But it
like,
goes back to what I just said. It's because we know he loathes the president.
Right.
So anything out of his mouth is going to be taken, and he obviously
but it's
doesn't
just
care.
in the old days that would never make the news because you would have enough really stuff going on that was in the news to take up the space.
Well,
right?
part of the issue is Fox News and Newsmax will jump on something like that, and they will blow it up.
Right.
So, and then we have to talk about it because now it's all over the news. He's not going to get fired. Now, you know, last time this happened, I said he was going to get fired, so I'll probably be wrong this time, too. But anyway, and you know something, he has a right to say it. And I have a right not to watch his show, and guess what? We're both exercising our rights.
724-438-4593.
Well, now, by the way, the story on that brewery It's Minocqua Brewing Company in Wisconsin. His name is Kirk Bangstad. He will give free beer to customers if President Trump is killed. And when the assassination attempt,
If he's like if
yeah,
he said if he's ever killed.
if he's ever killed, you get free beer. And after the assassination attempt, he posted something, I think, on X that said, "Darn, we came this close to a free beer day." And now he got a call from the Secret Service, as you might imagine. And he got a voicemail. He published the voicemail on his X.
You have it?
No, well, no. But I saw a screen cap of it. And he said, "This is the number of the agent that called me. Everybody call him and tell him to do his job." And now, in the picture I saw, it was blacked out. But he published the personal number, because you know how it is when you leave a phone message. "Hi, this is Joe Blow. Give me a call at 724-123-4567. And now, he may not be in trouble for wanting President Trump dead, but he may be in trouble for publishing the number of the Secret Service agent, because that is technically a violation of federal law. So we will watch that. But just the fact that this is considered civil, discourse, that people are, and they're not afraid to do that. They're not saying, "Oh, I can't say that." He's just, it's like you want to go up to these people and say, "You really think this is suitable?"
It's acceptable, but it shouldn't be.
No, and
But that's where you are in society. So
or you have, you're right. I mean, Carson, Dick Cavett. I mean, he was as liberal as they come, but you wouldn't have known that from his show. So 724-438-4593. Gas prices still high.
They're never gonna come down.
Yeah, if they do, it'll take a long time. But yeah, I think I saw 469 somewhere. I think in Dunbar. And that was yesterday, so who knows what it is today. 724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with? You're on the air. Who are we speaking with? And 3. Apparently Marcel Marceau was calling. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. 724-438-4593. By the way, you know the best way to get involved in the Trump administration?
How?
Be a Fox News analyst.
Okay.
He's nominated another Fox News personality, Dr. Nicole Safier, who is a Fox News personality. She's on the Big Weekend Show and things like that. She's been nominated to be the next Surgeon General.
Oh, wow.
But this is like the 4th Fox News person.
I guess it's like a stepping stone.
I guess, yeah. Go on Fox, become a cabinet secretary.
everything's about PR these days more than it is substance.
I mean, and I actually think she's good on the air. So
We only had the Navy guy that was replaced that never was in the military. He was Secretary of the Navy.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So then, when the war broke out in Iran, how you say it?
Iran. Why? It's. I mean, Paul.
I called it Iran my whole life.
You can keep calling it that.
Okay, but
I mean, we had a literal war in the Middle East, and the president for 8 years, Bush, called it Iran.
Right.
So you call it whatever you want.
But they replaced the Secretary of the Navy, and he had been appointed, and he had no military experience. I think that's what I read. Am I right about that, Bill?
I believe so, although it's not a requirement.
Yeah, but maybe there's times, that the Secretary of the Navy should have come up through the ranks and know a little bit about the Navy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Franklin Roosevelt.
It's okay when you don't need the
sailed
Navy
ships,
to do anything, but when it comes time to do something, you might want to have a guy there or a woman who knows what it's like, or
Well, with any luck, he's surrounded by people who know what it's like to be in the Navy.
True.
But yeah, I mean, let's face it, you get appointed to these particular spots because you've dropped enough money in the till.
It's always been that way, though, hasn't it? Didn't FDR start out as the Assistant Secretary of the Navy?
Yeah.
He got an appointment as
Well, yeah, but he got it because his name was Roosevelt.
Right. That's World War I type,
Yeah,
post-World War I type stuff,
And
right?
Post Theodore, Teddy.
Post Teddy.
So 724-438-4593. We'll take a break and wrap up this edition of Hot Topics.
Take the fact book.
Caring for an aging parent or a loved one with medical needs? FACT, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, can help. Seniors 65 and older ride free on our fixed routes. People with disabilities get discounted shared rides. And if your loved one has medical assistance, their trips to doctors or treatment are covered under the shared ride program. Give them safe, reliable independence and yourself peace of mind. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. FACT, your community, your connection.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at garysautosales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
It's spring, and everything is growing, and Madewell Services is here to help. They offer full lawn care service, including spring cleanups, mulching, landscaping and planting, weekly grass cutting, power washing, and more. Madewell Services also provides professional cleaning services for your home or office, moving in or out service, party cleanups, weekly cleanings, and junk removal. Licensed and insured for peace of mind. Call Madewell Services today at 7...
The professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Bortz Jr.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks. When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Are holiday bills flooding your mailbox? Are high credit card payments keeping you from paying basic living expenses? Are utilities threatening shutoffs? Are creditors constantly calling? Will you use your entire tax refund to pay creditors? If your answers are yes, call Zebley Law Office for a free in-person consultation to discuss your situation. We are the experts, trusted for 40 years to provide debt relief. Call Zebley Law Office today at 724-439-9200. At Zebley Law Office, we're here to help.
The wait is over. It's time to manja. Manja featuring Delalo is now open at Live Casino. Part market, part cafe, Manja offers fresh, authentic pasta, pizza, hoagies, salads, ice cream, cocktails, and more made with Delalo's finest ingredients. Eat in, grab and go, or take home a taste of Italy from our retail market. Meet you at Manja featuring Delalo. Now open inside Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol. So finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go.
Hot Topics, Kendall and Bill, and you. As we wrap up this scintillating hour, we want to thank Trish and Matt for joining us earlier in the show to talk about the upcoming Phil's 5K, Sunday, May the 17th, 9 a.m., South Union Township Sports Complex. Still plenty of time to register. If you register today, it's $30. After today, it's $35. Plus, you will be guaranteed a shirt, I believe, if you.
But you can sign up any time you want leading up to the day of the race, and that sign up would be at 7:30. And then packet pickups, which is your shirt and your number, you can pick those up at the South Union Township Sports Complex the day before, I think from 5:30 to 7:30. And you can another nice thing about it is last year when you got there to do your packets, you can buy your tickets for the auction, so you can put those in there and get that out of the way.
Yeah, auction items and a lot more. And again, it all goes to a great cause, the Phil Michaels Foundation. And it goes to scholarships for people who are interested in becoming constables.
Well, some, but not. It's not limited to.
Yeah. So, couple of minutes left. Story, I just found this interesting. I have a feeling Kendall will find this interesting.
Okay.
Asian worms that can leap a foot in the air are spreading across the United States.
I've heard of jumping worms. Are they like jumping?
They're jumping worms, as they're called. They can grow to 6 inches long, and they've turned up in 38 states.
I wonder where they're coming from.
They're red, brown, and sometimes metallic looking.
And what's the deal with them?
You don't want. They eat important nutrients in soil and leaf litter that plants need.
Are these like the new stink bug?
Yeah. Oh. Nothing more. You know, every time I see the cat looking at something, I know there's a stink bug in the house.
Thank free trade for all this, because that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Container ships and comes here, and then invasive species and throws everything out of whack. So.
From China.
Right. Cheap stuff, right? But destroys the forest, destroys the flowers, whatever trees.
Hey, COVID-19, jumping worms, stink bugs,
All compliments of
the People's Republic. So that wraps up this hour, and it's been another fun show with Hot Topics with Kendall and Paul and Bill. And speaking of stink bugs, the Democratic Radio Hour is coming up next. Is coming up next. We kid because we love on your local station, WNBS Uniontown. It's 3 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. The White House is telling Congress that hostilities with Iran have terminated despite the continued presence of U.S. armed forces in the region. That message in a letter today from President Trump effectively skirts a May 1st legal deadline to gain approval for members of Congress to continue the war with Iran. Meantime, President Trump is casting doubt on the latest efforts to end the war. CBS's Linda Kenyon with that.
Pakistani officials have been acting as mediators between the U.S. and Iran. And while President Trump praises their efforts, he says Iran isn't being very helpful.
They've made strides, but I'm not sure if they ever get there.
The president says it really comes down to this.